Welcome back to Don's Life. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining today. I had to put this video together for the people that have been watching the channel for a while, where I blacked out my emblems and my wheels using a product called HyperDip. I continually get asked, how's it holding up? How durable is it? How do you wash it? So this video is another update made for you. Let's go. Today's video is sponsored by Let's Get Checked. Did you know that low testosterone can affect your health, your mood, your memory, your muscle mass, and even your sex drive can all be affected by low testosterone? Unfortunately, testosterone levels in men are diminishing at an alarming rate. We're now seeing levels 30% lower at age 30 than our fathers were at the same age. My main point being, whatever age you are, especially as you get older, testosterone levels do decrease. The good news is Let's Get Checked is a world leader with at-home health testing. They really couldn't make the process any easier. Go to their website, order a male hormone test kit, or pick out the kit that you prefer. They'll send it to you in discreet packaging. You will provide a sample, send it back to them. Once they receive it, it'll only take 2 or 3 days to get your results. They may even have one of their clinicians contact you to go over those results. Personally, I think it's a good idea to know exactly where you stand so you know what options are available to you should you choose to use some. Let's Get Checked laboratories have the highest ranking levels of accreditation. They are both CLIA approved and CAP accredited. Now, if you're curious what your testosterone levels are at and you want to get yours tested from the comfort of your home, go to trylgc.com/DonsLife and use the promo code DonsLife to save yourself 25%. Now let's get back to the video. So this is the product that I'm talking about. When this first launched, there was only one color or sheen available to me. And this one here was the shadow black. So it's kind of a satin finish. There's many more on their website that you can check out. This video isn't sponsored. This is a product that I just believe in, that I wanted to try on my vehicle, and I haven't looked back. In the video, because it is winter, you're gonna see me wash the vehicle first, but I think it's important to explain what I'm doing in advance, because to try and talk to you while the power washer's on, it's just too noisy. But we're here at a wand wash indoor because it is winter here in Canada. And I always have a, just a cheap wash mitt that I use on things like wheels. So what you're gonna see me do is you're going to see me apply soap to the wheels. I might use the brush that they have on the wheels because I'm not worried about scratch marks or anything with HyperDip. But then you're going to see me scrub them a little further with this mat. This is what I do to get them clean enough before I go and put tire shine on my tires and things like that. So you'll watch the footage, you'll watch me get the truck clean, and then we'll do some close-ups so I can show you exactly how this stuff is holding up after a year and a half, almost 2 years. You might be wondering, what is HyperDip? I know what Plasti Dip is. Well, guess what? They're made from the same company. Now, Plasti Dip has been out for a long, long time. You're probably quite familiar with it, but it was always intended as more of a generic use type application or a coating to put on the handles of your tools. You could certainly do things on your vehicle, trim, that type of thing. But then they came out with HyperDip. So more recently, in the last few years anyway, HyperDip's been introduced to be automotive specific. So in my opinion anyway, the finish for automotive trim, wheels, emblems, just looks that much better than say Plasti Dip. Plasti Dip works fine, but HyperDip I think looks better. It's a little more finicky to use, but once you do it right, it sure does look good and it lasts. Okay, we're just waiting to get into the car wash. I'm gonna leave links in the video description below to some of the HyperDip application videos in case you're interested in doing that. But I have a couple main tips for you if you want to look at using HyperDip or Plasti Dip. One, make sure that your surface is cleaned properly, no contaminants. And the next biggest tip would be apply it in the right weather conditions. If you can be indoors, that's better. You want lower humidity. If the humidity is too high, you're not going to get the right result. Well, there we go. The car wash is complete. You saw I used the wash mitt. You don't have to do it that way. I just back off the pressure so the soap still comes out with a little bit of water, and I'm just able to kind of agitate the dirt. And then I follow it up with the brush, and it comes pretty clean. I mean, have a look. This is almost 2 years old. It's just a little wet because we left the car wash and it's freezing and turning to ice, but it looks pretty good. Now, if I even want to make it better, I just put tire foam all over the whole thing, and then I might wipe it down with a rag just so it doesn't have extra residue on there to pick up dirt. But that's it, super low maintenance. And these are the factory wheels, and I use 1 can per wheel to get this result. So I'll leave those links in the video description below like I talked about earlier. But if you want to talk about durability, if you do it right, it lasts. I did all of the emblems with less than 1 can on the whole vehicle, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. So if you like today's video, hit that like button. Please consider subscribing, and we'll talk to you next time.